Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 4 of the Factorio series. And I have some good news because, despite the fact that it's midnight here in Thailand, I am fully awake and ready to serve you guys. So, if you have been following the past 3 sessions, then you know that we have done a lot already. Now, let's just check once again. So as you can see, we have actually our accumulators being produced already, and solar energy is almost at 2/3 in progress of research. So that means that as soon as those are ready, we can start building our solar panels, or solar factories, so to speak, or solar farms, maybe. That's maybe the correct term for it. Okay, so I was hoping that I could make some more storage tanks, but apparently I don't have enough iron plates right here, so I'm gonna steal some of these right here. And then we can build some storage tanks. So my goal is to have a storage tank right here and a storage tank right there. I have one here now. Just put it there, and then this production can keep going like forever. Wood oil is okay. So now I also want to have a storage tank over here. For this I just need to make an adjustment right here. I need to connect these together, and then we can connect this system with this part of the system, and then we can have all our petroleum gas stored here if we want to. It's getting night. That's alright. Now, it appears to me that there are no more iron plates coming through, so we've got to have a look what is going on there. Later on we will be able to build some kind of spider. And with that spider we can move much faster, but before we can go there we need to do a lot more research. You know, I can build a car, but the thing is, as soon as you bump into something, then it gets damaged. And if you accidentally ride over an alien, then you're also getting in trouble, so I prefer just walking for safety. Okay, and it looks like all of our iron plates are being consumed right there. Looks like we still have plenty of iron ore coming in. So maybe we should just add some more furnaces. Ooh, we don't have enough electricity anymore, so I hope that the solar energy can be finished quickly. Looks like it's gonna take a while. But to be able to build those furnaces, what we need to do is have steel and have stone bricks. Now, as soon as we have the electricity furnaces available, then it will be much easier to create those iron plates at different locations, because we don't need to have coal being brought to location. Okay, let's build them here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'll finish the electricity problem now. For that we need to have one more medium electricity pole. Now I've been thinking, we have been creating these long distance stuff all the time, but in fact we no longer need to do that. We should actually do these. These ones also need steel plate. Fortunately, I don't have any steel coming all the way here. It will be much easier when we have the electric furnaces, then we can simply put a furnace right here to bake steel and then use that as input for this factory, but as of now we don't have that yet, and I don't want to bring coal all the way here. Wow. They're not even working. We don't have enough iron ore coming up. I can build one more electric mining drill. I think we can just replace this thing with this one. There we go. That's one more. Looks like some of these are getting empty. Only 920 left on this side. So let's build some more. But I'm missing iron plates. And I remember that my plan was to automate this. But the problem is that everything is being absorbed by this system. You see, none of the iron plates are actually getting through here. I'm gonna stop this system. No point in going that far. Okay, so when this production is on hold, then we can have some more iron plates going through. Oh, look at that! Wow, very nice that we have so many of those already. Good. Let's see if I can share this stream to Facebook. Seems like I forgot to share this with my friends. Let's see if I can change this now. Facebook. My face is a bit serious on the thumbnail of my stream, but that's okay. Okay, solar energy has finished. Next priority should be the chemical science pack, because when we have the chemical science pack, then we can develop our advanced material processing tool, which will give us the electric furnace, which will make our life much, much, much easier. And okay, so I think it won't take that long, only 75, and it's only 10 seconds or time units, so this should actually go quite fast. But the problem is, to develop the electric furnace, I also need to manufacture the blue chemical science packs. So there's only one thing I can do, and that is just wait until it's finished and then have a look what it needs. Well, it looks like it's sulfur, advanced circuit, and 2 of engine unit. Now, the problem is... or maybe I already have those. Yeah, it looks like oh yes, I already developed advanced electronics. Okay, so this would mean that I would I should start manufacturing my advanced electronic circuits. Alright, I needed iron plates, I forgot. And then as soon as we have this problem fixed, then we can focus on our solar energy resources. Okay, now we have 3. We can do this, I suppose. Then one more here, one more here, and now let's connect them all. Good. Alright. This should help us with the iron ore production. Wondering for the electric substation. Oh yeah, I also need the blue ones. Okay. So this means that the best way to manufacture the blue ones is actually at our oil sector. But there we should also manufacture engine units. So maybe we should also have a look at our production for engine units. But in order to be able to create those engine units, we need to have iron plates going that way. And there we go. Okay, so I cannot manufacture them just yet. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is either mining productivity or our modules. I think our modules would be a big help. Let's do that first, especially for the mining. So the thing is, now I did install 3 additional miners, but the problem is I don't have enough electricity. So as you can see, there's not much work for my furnaces, so I'm gonna have to prioritize the production of our solar panels and our batteries. Now I have 5 of those, and apparently it looks like I will have to use steel plates. Oh boy. I will start with manufacturing them myself for now, and then for the assembling machine too, I will have to take some more of the iron plates. Nice. Okay, so we do have steel, so that's a good thing. Well, as long as we do have steel, we can continue producing our assembling machine. We have to wait for the solar panels to be finished. Whatever. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so my biggest problem now is that in order to produce solar energy, I need to bring my batteries over here, unless I want to go back and forth. So what I'm gonna need to do is either I bring my solar panels all the way down to the oil facility, or I bring my batteries all the way up here. Or it's also possible to produce my solar panels at the oil sector, but then if I want to build those solar farms, I'm gonna have to go all the way back down to pick them up and start using my items in my inventory to start building those farms. So one of the solutions can be that I manufacture them both at the oil sector and then I transport them both to the north. But the thing is that the solar panels, they can be built anywhere, so there's not necessarily a need to bring them all the way up north. So maybe it's just better to just build them somewhere in the south. And then we will start using the blueprints for the very first time. And while we are down here, maybe it's also a very good idea to start thinking about producing the blue packs. And then we should also think maybe we can bring all the red and green packs, science packs, all the way down to the oil sector. And then put our research facilities down here. So then we have the production of blue here, red and green come down here as well. So then they can be served from here, which is actually not a bad strategy, given the fact that that would mean that there is a very high storage space on those transport belts if you would bring them all the way down on a separate transport belt. Okay, so now we are here, and unfortunately there's not much that we can do for now. Unless I start building these solar panels right here. Oh man. Not sure if I'm doing it the correct way. Maybe if I have some additional storage, if I would use these as well, then maybe it can overlap some periods of shortage. There we go, they are charging. There we go. Go. Okay, so as you can see, we now have production 5.7, and if we are using less than 5.7, that electricity is in fact stored right here at the accumulator charge. So as soon as we are in need of more than 5.7, it can be used, or it can come from the accumulators that we have right now. You know, I can remove those cliffs when I have dynamite, but I haven't researched that yet. I'm now focusing on these modules to have a quick fix for our production facilities. Okay, so now I'm down here, and now I need to rethink what I was actually planning to do. I think the goal was to produce our packs, but the blue packs, the science packs, but for that I also need to have the advanced circuits, right? So in order to build these advanced circuits, let's have a look first what we need for that. That's a plastic bar and a copper cable and an electronic circuit. Which means that the first thing I need to do right here is create copper. So now I have copper. Now I can change it later to a fast inserter. And now I should have another facility for the production of, like, 1, 2, 3 for the green ones. This needs copper cables and iron plate. And I'm gonna have an iron chest. Now I would also need iron plates. Now maybe we can do it. Iron plates, but the iron plates are not coming just yet, but I can already create the path for them by putting a splitter right here. Hold on. And so I can bring this a lot more easily to where I want them to be. I need one more medium electric pole. There we go. So then we have this green setup ready, and now the next thing that we need is the plastic bar, and the plastic bar is only produced in a chemical plant. So let's build our next chemical plant. Here we go. And now we should find a way to put it somewhere, maybe right here. And for this to work, I also need coal. Now the good thing is that coal can be found right there somewhere. Yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a production line here and bring them all the way down there to our chemical plant. So we're gonna have to build a mining drill. Modules are finished, that's okay. I have speed and I have efficiency. Now, electricity is not immediately an issue right now, but the productivity modules would be most useful, especially for the minings, because then they can get more iron ore from the current deposits. The problem is that they increase energy consumption and they reduce speed, but that's okay. We can just build more electric mining drills. The consequence is, of course, a huge amount of electricity to be used, but the thing is, we have developed our solar panels and our batteries, so we can actually keep on building solar panels and batteries to compensate for that. So let's continue with this productivity module, which will also be necessary apparently for the purple science pack, which we will also need later on. And then with this, we can also develop productivity module 3 later on. Also coal liquefaction. To turn coal into oil products. Okay, so that's all good. So let's start the research with that one. And now we can build our mining drill right here, and I'm going to use maximum capacity. So that's that. Yeah, it doesn't have any electricity yet. We can fix that soon enough by we're gonna I think I can just put it like this right here, or maybe. Am I able to create a medium pole yet? Yes, we can. It's not going that far yet. Okay. Well, the thing is, I don't want to just put it right there. Or maybe I can just put it right here. Yeah, that's gonna be the better solution. There we go. Looks like I'm out of transport belts. Let's see, for our electricity production, that is actually magnificent. Wonderful. Wonderful to see. Okay, so coal will be going all the way there. So all the way down here and then come here. But maybe I can use a better solution. Maybe I can just put it over here so then it doesn't need to travel that much. So I need a chemical plant. Where is it? Here. And what would make the most sense? Put it here or there? I'm gonna change this to this so that we can actually have this thing here. Looks like we are going to need electricity. This one is better. Okay, so now the only thing we need is coal. Let's give it a try with this thing. It is producing. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need some more assembling machines, but I'm out of iron plates and they're not getting all the way here, unfortunately. And we're also missing transport belts, so let's go back up to zone north, the northern zone. Need to make sure that we don't annoy them. We must keep our distance, especially with pollution. Now the good thing is that they won't attack by themselves, which is a big help. You know, if I would allow them to attack by themselves, then I would invest a lot more in defense structures in the beginning of the game. Then it would take even much longer to build our factory. Okay, let me think. We need two things. Oh, we have iron plates coming up. Looks like they are coming our way. However, it looks like we have saturation here. So that means that we must have faster transportation belts. So we need to develop logistics too as soon as possible. So that's our next bottleneck. So as you can see, there's so much iron ore passing through that some of them are actually no longer effective. It's 200, so it's going to take a while, but that's alright. Okay, nice. Really, really nice. So here we have our thing. Ooh, that's slightly too much. And there was one more thing I need, and that's iron plates. To build this assembling machine. Okay, and for the productivity module, I need to develop those advanced circuits. And that's what we are building on right now. In order to finish that, we need to bring the coal to our plastic bar facility, the chemical plant that we just built. And then from there, we need to bring them all together, like the electronic circuit, the plastic bar, and one more ingredient that I'm missing. The copper cable, which is also under production already. So that's all really nice, right? Looks like it's getting dark once again. But that's okay, we've got plenty of batteries. And now it looks like we no longer have that many anymore. I don't know why. Sometimes we do have those iron plates coming through, but sometimes they don't. My goodness. Stop it. I've got way too many inserters. We'll fix that later on. Okay, so now we've got plenty of transport belts and some facilities, so let's go back. Yeah, that's one of the challenges in this game. Sometimes you have very long distances between different types of resources. And the thing is, I actually didn't do a thorough exploration of the entire area, so maybe it can go even faster. Also here, actually, those resources could have brought much faster, but I didn't do it. Looks like I've got 3 of those. Okay, let's build our coal belt first, which is here. Let's put them together. Okay, I already have 78 plastic bars right here. And I also have my green thing, so the question is, what is the best strategy to put our production facility? I think just right there. Let's give it a try. So here we're going to produce our advanced circuits, which also means that maybe I can actually move it a bit further. Let's just create one more copper facility, copper cable facility right here. And then from here I can simply have our advanced circuits assembly line. Which means that in order for this to work, I need to have two long-handed inserters, which we then place somewhere over here. And then the same system for the green ones. Do it this way. Looks like we've got a tree in the way. I don't want to remove it just yet. There we go. That's already one thing. Now the thing is I would eat. Oh, wait, I have copper plates right here, so that should fix my issue. Now, as soon as we have the blue packs available, I mean, manufactured, then we can research the electric substation, which makes it even easier to distribute electricity. I now need to give electricity to this thing over here. There we go. You know, maybe we should also build some buffer here so that this production can go on without interruption. And now I can simply do this. There. So now we can continue this production despite the fact that this isn't sufficient. Okay, so now we have the red ones, and what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna use a chest just to make sure that this production won't stop. It's essential that they keep on producing because we really need a lot of those later on in the game. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is try to manufacture a production module, if I can already do that. Unfortunately, that's not yet possible. However, it looks like I can simply manufacture them here. So now I would like to have one more from this one. There we go. Now, here we go. And now we have successfully started our production line for the productivity module. Now I can also use a chest for this, but I should not create too many of those because they are very costly. I'm going to limit this to this. And my next step now should be to produce my blue packs. And for that we need to have a new assembly machine. Looks like we're running out of electricity already, so we actually need to start producing new solar panels, and for new solar panels we need to have steel and electronic circuits. But the thing is, it looks like we have coal here, so maybe it will be easier to produce that steel. Let me check what would be the best strategy to do that. 1, 2, 3. Let's create 3 more long-handed inserters. And I also need 3 filter arms for this to work. Because I don't... Oh, no, it doesn't matter, I think, because we have copper anyway. We can only bake iron plates and not the copper plates, right? So unfortunately we are still using coal, but there's no option for now. Let's use a medium electric pole, see if we can do that. Yes, we can. So that means that we should have a transporter belt going this way. Oh, it's not connected to the system yet. Let's make one more. There we go. And we have steel production right here. Okay, now we have to do something with that steel production. And I forgot what it was. What were we up to? We also need the engine units later on for this to work. Oh boy. They're consuming all of the iron plates, unfortunately, so that's not going to work. Well, as soon as this is fully filled, then it won't make much of a difference anymore. Luckily I have some water here. Okay, so I believe the plan was to build solar panels. Yes, so for solar panels we need copper plate and steel plate. That's not too good, huh? But you know, maybe I can just do it like this, and then like... oh, not there. Like this, and then have some inserting this way. So for solar panels, I'm not there yet. I also need these green ones, but maybe we can just let them go this way to get there might be a good way to transport them. There we go. And now one more there. Now I need to think. I need electricity once again. Okay, where to put it? Okay, this one is the best place for now. And here we go. And now let's create another wooden chest, because we don't need that many. Put it there. Oh man. Let's do it this way. Takes forever, of course. Let's see. Oh, we already have 10 productivity modules. Let's see where we can actually use them. No, only on intermediate products. Like this, for example. So basically what this is doing... Yeah, of course, it's no longer getting iron plates because we're getting our steel production right here. So we need to find a way to get more iron plates down here. And looks like we're out of electricity, unfortunately. So we are going to check for our solar panels, which are here. Good. Okay. Now, fortunately, we don't have our substation yet. Where to put our solar panels? Maybe just right here. That's slightly more only. Yeah, we're not enough. Sometimes there is enough, but it's getting night, of course, so our solar panels are not generating that much energy anymore. Looks like we're gonna have to build them all as quickly as we can. But the problem is it's not a good strategy to build them too close to your facilities. But you know, for now, maybe it doesn't matter that much. It's just... Oh wait, come on, I have a better idea. Let's put it right here. For now. Now I'm still creating these accumulators, but that's okay. We will need them much later on. Okay, I have one more. So eventually the system will hold all production. For example, if solar panels can no longer function, then steel will start to build up here. For example, this furnace can no longer put his output here on this transport belt. So this arm is actually waiting for the transport belt to clear up, but that's not gonna happen. So here we will have steel plates also building up inside the furnace, then here as well. So now this one is also getting on hold, so now the third one will start working after a while. And then when all of them are fully saturated, then the iron plates will keep on moving all the way down here and the whole system will get in balance again. Now the thing is, I still need more iron plates. The problem is, how am I going to fix it? Because we're still working on our logistics, so that means that in order to have more iron plates, I need to have faster transport belts, and in order to have faster transport belts, I need to have logistics to researched, and then I still need to manufacture those faster transport belts. So that's why we're returning back to North to have a look there, to build our facilities to manufacture our red transport belts. And manufacturing those red transport belts is actually not easy. It's quite costly. You see, you need extra iron gear wheels, and you also need the yellow ones as input for your red ones. So you just need to have some more gear wheels. Even for the fast underground belt, you need to have those yellow ones, and then 40 iron gear wheels, so that's really a lot. And then you need, for this fast splitter, you even need to have electronic circuits, extra iron gear wheels, and the yellow splitter. So it might take forever, so to speak. Well, not forever. We can manage. We're almost there, by the way. As you can see, this entire transportation is free of charge instead of using fuel for a diesel locomotive. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so we are here to fix the iron plate issue. To fix the iron plate issue, we need to have more iron ore going all the way to our furnaces. And to do that, the only way to do so is by making this transportation belts much faster, so that the flow goes much faster. So the capacity of that transport belt increases significantly. If the speed of the transport belt is twice as this, then also the capacity of that transport belt is twice as much. So that means that we can transport twice as much iron ore all the way to our furnaces. Okay, so while we wait for the rest, we can simply continue by developing the stack inserter. Let's make the right decision. Well, this all requires blue ones, and we are still working on the blue ones. This concrete is too early. We can do that later on. Automobilism, that's not for now. Lab research speed, not necessary. And the reason is that we have like 5 labs already. So if we would increase the speed, some of them will become inactive. So it's better to just focus on other things for now. For example, the stack inserter, we will do this and then also develop those speed modules, which are still waiting. These flammables will be done later on for our rocket silo and more. We will also need it for our worker robots. Now the flying robots are not ready yet. We need to do a lot more for that. So we have construction robotics and we have logistic robotics. The difference is simple. Logistic robotics will just transport items that you need. And the construction robotics will build stuff for you based on the blueprint that you place. But for that to be effective, I want to have my substation first, and we also need to develop this entire array first. Now, the thing is, we need to do advanced oil processing first, but for that we need to manufacture our blue science pack first. And in order to be able to manufacture those blue packs, we need to increase our production of iron plates, and to do that we need to improve our transportation belt speed here, and to do that we need to we need to find a way to manufacture those red belts as easy as we can. Now the problem is that those red belts will also require a lot of gears that you can see right here. So the question is, where are we going to place those facilities for red belt? Now the thing is, maybe we can just remove these facilities. But you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my current transport belts that are here. And then later on maybe we can move the facilities. So my first thing is to have some iron gear wheels from here. And then what we can do is create 2 assembly machines, one for gears. Maybe I should just build them here. And just right here at the bottom. Might be easier to do. Okay. So this one can start with iron gear wheels. There we go. This one I want them to transport a fast transport belt. Here we go. But it needs electricity, which we will provide right now. There we go. There is our first one, but as you can see, this goes so slow. Maybe we should use this thing. But that doesn't fix our problem just yet. The problem is that we still need a lot of those. And we're still not getting enough of these iron gear wheels. Luckily, this one is no longer taking any iron sticks. So I believe the iron sticks are full already. So this production is saturated. So this one is no longer taking these iron plates. The problem is that one iron gear wheel requires 2 iron plates. And this one needs 5, so that means that per fast transport belt we need to have 10 iron plates, or even 11.5 when you also calculate the transport belt in it. So that's actually really quite a lot. So now we have 4. So one way to fix this is by putting this here. Well, you see, there's not much of a difference yet. Simply because they are slowed down here, so they go like the exact same speed as here. So in order to make this effective, we need to have all this entire line faster, at least until this place, so that these furnaces can consume these iron ores. Okay, so let's have a look. If we already have some more, we do have some more, but not that much. Maybe it's better if we just create them ourselves. There we go, it's actually not that difficult. Here we go. So now I have 24. Let's see how far we can get with this thing. We're almost there. see if we have some more iron gear wheels. Yes, we do. I've got 3 here. And only 1 there. Looks like our electricity production is okay now. Two more. We're still not there yet. I think a few more for the first one. Then we will finally see some results. Well, slightly a bit of patience. There we go. One, two, three, 4. Yes, so now we have slightly more capacity. I repeat, slightly. But it's just a matter of time before we can fully finish this this production line. Here we go. Got 3 more. And this will definitely help us to fix our problem. Okay, so now we have 2 furnaces reached. Let's see, and yes, it's already working. This furnace is more active already. Yes, so we are able to push them further. Even the last one gets work now. It's just temporarily, but it's okay. Okay, so let's get some more gear wheels. This one goes still too slow, but we will be able to fix it real soon. So now we have 6. There we are. Okay, let's have a look to how our miners are doing now. Yes, now they are all active once again. Because this transport belt is able to absorb all of what's coming out of here. Well, there are still some spaces between them, which means that this miner can keep on placing his output on this transport belt. Right? Yeah, looks like we can even add some more now. And look at this. The entire system is going non-stop. Now we are where we want to be. Okay. Well, maybe it's time to change our production facilities from this one here. These ones are all full, that's alright. Oops, my inventory is full. Still got plenty of them. But it's only 50, so maybe it will be able to move this entire production downwards. Okay, I don't have space to move all those, but that's alright. Can do it later. Okay. For now, what I'm going to do is build a temporarily input system. And now I can put all of my transporters there, the slow ones, I mean. And then for this thing, we can remove this and change them to here. Oops, oops, oops. Other way around, of course. Okay. Now, that being done, I should get some more. Let's see, then we can get some extra of these. Maybe I can also use... No, only on intermediate products. Okay. So this also means that I can start using these. Is this intermediate? I can't use them because they are not on assembling machine 2 yet. Maybe it's slightly too early. Maybe I can use this one already. Oh, also intermediate. Is this intermediate? Yes, they are. Perfect. So now they will consume less resources. Now they will require a lot more electricity. So the problem with productivity modules is that they will stress out your electricity network. So you need to make sure that you have plenty of production. Okay, let's have a look. Looks like we have, for now, plenty of these things coming through. Looks like I'm out of iron gear wheels once again. But I'm gonna remove this. I can really use them. Maybe just 200. Okay. Why am I using the large one if I can simply use this one? And maybe we should use the fast inserter for this. Now the stack inserter is almost finished. So it's high time to start producing our blue ones. Now the thing is, I was thinking about transporting all of our science specs all the way down. So as soon as the stack inserter is finished, we are going to remove these research labs, and then we are going to build a second line with these research packs all the way down to our south zone. Okay, so that's been done. Yeah, then actually we should do something with electric energy distribution or something else, like advanced electronics 2. Certain capacity bonus would also be really nice. No. Let's remove those inserters first. Okay, and now let's start building. I'm gonna build around it. And here we go. Yeah, it's quite a work, but it's alright. It goes really fast when you're just keeping your left mouse button pressed. Okay. Now maybe instead of going the other way, maybe I can just go this way, down, and have my research facilities built here. This, alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's better, huh? Good, and then this thing. Alright. And now the next thing is, of course, our electricity distribution. Need some more. Some copper. So we have sulfuric acid being built up. Looks like we're gonna need this to fix this. Alright. Got one more over here. Nope. Like this, maybe? Oops, not good. Just right there, and then one more for the last one. Oh no, wait, I've got a better idea. Just move that one to this position. There we go. Okay, let's start a new research. Which one is the most useful one for now? Either the speed module or the inserter capacity bonus. Now the thing is, if we use this one, then also the non-stack inserters will also be able to take multiple items from a transport belt and give it to the assembly machine. As of now, they only have a capacity of 1 item per time, but then they can take 2 times. And if you keep on developing this, then they can go 3, 4, 5, 6 at the same time. So that goes much, much faster. I'm gonna start with this thing. And I'm sure it will take a while for them to arrive, because this is the slow transport belt. But that's okay. In the meantime, let's check for the manufacturing of our blue ones. Looks like we are still in the process of producing accumulators. Excuse me. Okay. So now we are back in the process of creating new solar panels. Got one here. Let's put it there. I'm gonna move some of the... Oops, that's not what I wanted. This one goes there. And then the solar panels and the capacitors, the accumulators, can be placed there. And then also one more for the solar panel. Good. Wow. So our next step in producing our blue science packs is to manufacture our engines. And the engines also need steel, if I'm not mistaken. So let's put this one here. Where is our engine? Engine. Oh, right here. Okay, so the thing is, it needs steel, but it also needs iron gear, wheels, and pipes. So one way to do this is by creating some more iron gear wheels, unfortunately. The thing is, I don't want to build them here because we have our oil deposits here, and we should keep this area open as much as we can so we can build pipelines and all stuff in between them. Now before we go, let's check if we can have some more productivity modules. So that we can use them here, but I'm not sure that they can be used here. Yeah, you see. Okay, but we can use them for the batteries. But it's only plus 4%, so this gives us 12% a bonus production. So then we will need to consume less of that sulfuric acid, which is good. We can do the same right here, so then we will need to use less sulfur. We can do the same here, so we need to use less of that petroleum gas. Later on we can further upgrade our productivity modules, but it is essential that the production keeps on going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this limit so that it can keep on going continuously. So it is dependent on this production of red things, which are going slower, of course, because of the productivity modules. Later on we will have entire batteries of assembly machines creating a lot of advanced circuits, but we're not there quite yet. We need to focus right now on our blue packs, and in order to be able to manufacture those blue packs, once again we need to have our engines manufactured. Now the problem is that there is not really a good solution to manufacture these engines. I was thinking maybe we can here have iron gear wheels, and then here the pipes, and then here we can manufacture the engines. So, but that would mean that we would need 2 more assembling machines. So one goes here, and then the other one should then go here, I suppose, and then we have one more over here. So this one will produce the actual engine, this one will produce the pipes, and this one will produce our iron gear wheels. That's a lot of iron plates that is going to consume. So that is 1, that is 2, 3, and 4. So now we have our engines almost ready. Now also the steel needs to come, and now we are producing our engines, which require a lot of steel and iron plates. Because one steel plate requires, I don't know, 5 or 10. The engines are rather expensive. Now we have the engines. So let's have a look what we can do next, and that should be our blue pack. For that we need the sulfur, the advanced circuit, and the engine unit. But the problem is here that we are not having enough petroleum gas flowing in. So the thing is, we should actually work on the speed module so that this one would produce, but the problem is also low power apparently, so we require 8 megawatts, but we don't have those 8 megawatts. So we should, the first concern we have right now is electricity. Loads of electricity. So we're going to do this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we've got 4 already, but that's still not enough at all. Let's see if we have some more solar panels, and then when the solar panels are built, we should also increase our capacity for the accumulators, so that we don't let any form of energy go to waste during the nights, right? Okay, that is one more. I'm gonna build them right here. And then create some more of those. Well, I already have them. Perfect. There we go. That's 6.5 megawatts. That is still not enough. Let's see if we already have some more solar panels to be used. And the problem is, you see, because of the pollution, this forest is already dying, unfortunately. And so this forest will also die in some time because of the heavy pollution these assembling machines make. Now the good thing is, as you can see, that we have plenty of iron plates, which is really good news. But at least that problem has been fixed. Okay, let's see if we can just add them here. That would be okay. Yeah, these are just dead trees anyway, so I can just simply remove them. Let's see. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a tough night with very little electricity because the steam engines are not enough to cover the night. So let's keep on building our solar panels so that at least in the morning we can have plenty of electricity, and let's hope that we can store that electricity. So when we have low power, everything moves a lot more slowly. You see low power for the chemical plant, so everything goes slowly. As you can see, because we have two systems using petroleum gas, they're not getting enough. And to further optimize this, we should have the speed module enabled for the oil refinery here, or we could put a second oil refinery also producing petroleum gas. That's also a possibility. Now the problem is, as long as we have low power, there's no point in increasing the amount of units of the oil refineries. So our first concern should be to create these solar panels. And here we go. That's two more. We should try to place them elsewhere as well. We also seem to have an issue with green ones. I'm no longer receiving green packs. So that's also a problem we need to investigate, because we see plenty of red ones coming in, but we don't see any green ones coming in, which may indicate a problem somewhere in the north. Let's activate this one first, and then we can go to the north to investigate. I'm also going to place some of our accumulators right here. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. I'm gonna leave some space to go in between. We can put it certainly right there, no problem. Here as well, no problem. Oh. Okay, now we have a capacity of 175 megajoule. Not sure if that would be enough to fulfill our needs for the next night, because sometimes the requirement is more than 7 megawatts, so the production should be able to cover that. So let's have a look for some more solar panels. We've got 4 of those. And I really don't see any green ones coming through anymore, so looks like we are in big trouble. Can't place them here. I shouldn't place them there. For now, let's just build one more medium electricity pole. You know what? I'm going to place it here. Why not? Okay. And then maybe we can place these 4 solar panels here. Okay. Okay, now we have a production of 7 megawatts. Oh, there goes my phone. I don't know what I was doing. Excuse me for that. Did my phone break down or what? No. It's a Samsung. That never breaks. Good, so now we have a perfect production line. Okay. So next thing on our list should be to investigate these things. Let's just these there. Okay, so why aren't we getting any more green ones? And I already know why, because we have removed the production of our belt, our transport belt, more to the south. But the problem is that means that the green ones were no longer able to be manufactured. So that means that we have to reinstate the production facility for the green ones. So the production should be resumed for the slow belts. Let's have a look for that right now. Well, the good thing is that the red ones keep on producing, so, and we have plenty of storage with this huge transport belt. And here we are. Okay, so this one goes really well. Let's place them there. So, as you can see, we had an arm right here, and we just removed it. That's not good. I need iron plates to be able to build these. I'm gonna build 2. No, the fast inserter will work better in this case. So you are going to produce iron gear wheels. There we go. You are going to produce slow transport belts. And now they are entered into this system, and now we have a full production once again of the green ones. I was wondering, I forgot. Oh, I don't have any production modules anymore. Okay, never mind. That's why maybe we had so many iron plates flowing our way. Okay, now everything will be fixed soon. And the thing is, now we also have plenty of space right here, so we can even build those green factories right here. We only have 2 for red, but that can always be increased, you see, if we want to. Let's see if we can improve something over here. I sometimes see them stopping right there, so maybe it makes sense to have an additional iron ore one, but it looks like we're out of electricity once again. Yeah. Looks like we ran out of batteries, and the reason for that is we have 2 new assembly machines working. So sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So we need to go to 8.6 with our solar panels. I just love running on those transport belts. That's why I'm not going diagonally. I'm wondering, how long are we playing now? I think quite much. Let's just keep on going. Go on, go on, go on. Looks like we're running out of copper. There's not much copper coming through now. Oh, and here we start with the thing. Okay, let's have a look. How this is going? Yeah, we definitely need a lot more solar panels. Okay, we've got those engines ready. So let's see if we can start producing the blue ones with the things we have right now. I don't think so, because we also need sulfur. And we also have issues with sulfur. The sulfur is not getting enough petroleum gas, and the oil refinery is not getting... So actually, we should just continue with building solar panels for now. And for now, we're just gonna use the... What the hell? The medium electric poles. It's not the best strategy for now, but okay. Let's just do it. Oops. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That's it. I'm just trying to figure out what is the best way to do this. There we go. We're still not there yet. We need more than 8. And it's already getting dark, unfortunately. That's it. One more medium electric pole. See what happens. And I guess we're just going to move towards the iron ore over there. So eventually, after some time, we can inject iron plates on this line. I'm going to end the stream now, because I can see it's already 2 a.m. And yeah, looks like my computer has just frozen. Anyway, what is it?